Okay, so I just want to make a quick update on the current position that I am in because I may have angered a few people, but I just want to point out something that um when it comes to like making content as a whole, I am done with just ranting. Okay, the reporting stuff, ranting, all that shit, it's not gonna happen. Okay, it's I don't know what I was doing wrong that turned people off. Some people say it's my voice. I try to make it as deep as possible, but over the years, it hasn't gotten any deeper. I've been taking testosterone. I've been working out, and I can feel my voice deepening, but it's not to the point where it's drastically different. It's more or less just on a slightly lower pitch than before. But I'm going to be honest with you. YouTube has taken over my life, and it was unhealthy for me. So, that's one of the reasons why I'm leaving YouTube. Although I I will still like to collaborate with Mr. Dapperton. I mean, I I'm not trying to throw Mr. Dapperton under the bus when I say, um, in my previous video, because there are people out there that have genuinely helped me, but at the end of the day, like it means it would mean much more if my subscribers wasn't just there just for show. Like I wish that at least a quarter of my subscribers would put in the effort into watching my videos. Unfortunately, I don't even get that luxury. And it's very depressing. It's, it's I've tried and I failed. YouTube, it's an uphill battle for me. I don't know what's going on. I mean, there are plenty of YouTubers who are suffering the same way as I am, but they at least managed to get a cult following. I didn't. I barely have a fan base. So I just need to um how do I put this? Okay. If by some miracle that I find some new way to make content, then yes, definitely I'll come back to YouTube. If YouTube manages to fix up their shit, I'll come back. No problem. But, you know, um, I think the best way for me to even get a chance to be able to promote my own channel is if I somehow manage to get into other people's channels, promote myself, and from there, you know, uh, because I've tried for so long to make myself stand out from the others, but it hasn't worked. So the only way that I feel like it would be best for me as a content creator is if I either start from scratch or well, I mean, that's probably what's going to happen if I ever do return to YouTube, or maybe create an entirely different account that no one will ever know, and from there, because I've been thinking of a different kind of content, but because I already have such a negative connotation on me, I'm afraid that if I try to upload it here on this channel, no one's gonna watch it. No one's gonna care. No, or if it does become popular enough, and say that someone has some sort of grudge against me, they'll find any video that's related to me and use it against me. And then, then the entire thing repeats itself, more drama, and that's what I want to avoid. So I will make some attempts to maybe be able to collaborate with other YouTubers and promote my own channel if I can. But as a content creator on my own platform, I don't think that unless I get more viewers and and more people that I know they're going to watch my content, then only then will I start making videos again. But the thing is that I also need a little bit of this. Now, I'm not asking for much when it comes to Patreon or on YouTube. I don't really care if I make money on YouTube, as long as there's someone donating money to me on Patreon. That's fine, because Patreon is far, far more reliable than YouTube. So, I really want to make more content, but without this, I'm pretty much stuck in a rut. And the only way that I could ever be able to actually make a profit now is if I just spend more time focusing on just focusing on real life issues, going outside, try to build up the body, and maybe for the hopes that one of these days that I get a job that pays a lot more than what I'm currently working in. I mean, the job I have is good, but it's not exactly something that people would be able to work with. I mean, if you live in an apartment building all by yourself, and the rent is like $1,000, and you're only making about only $2,000 a month, then you're fucked. Because even if you have $1,000 in the bank, there are other factors that you have to account for: food, other stuff that you have to worry about. And this is New York we're talking about. It's expensive to live here. It's a miracle that we haven't been kicked out of our own homes. So unfortunately, unless you know, I need as much help as I can, but I don't think that help is going to come from YouTube, of all places. Even if, like, maybe if more people were to be aware of my situation, and I could, if a larger audience knew what I'm dealing with, then maybe through just maybe if I had like an extra uh $50 a month in my life, it would be a lot more easier. But it's not. But again, I cannot alliterate this. It's just not that simple. So, I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus. It's not your fault. It's mine. I should blame myself for trying to, I don't know, for just try to get something out of YouTube. It's not. It's not working for me. It's not working for them. I tried and I failed. So, if Libertoons does in fact become very popular again, and I do get at least some help, then yes, I'll definitely come back to YouTube. But not, no, not like this. So until then, I'm the Schemer, and keep gaming on.